The first MAC win for the Cats comes against the Cardinal and Black. The Cats did bite the Dogs of Northern Illinois. Final score, Ohio 78, Northern Illinois 68. He's Ryan Boyd. I'm Russ Eisenstein. We're all dressed up because we had the ESPN3 call. Marty Bannister had the radio call today, and Ohio was on top by 14 at the halftime break. Northern did throw a couple of punches, but Ohio always had the answer, and the product of Detroit. Detroit against everybody. Mike Laster at 31 and a career high, and he was a big reason why.
Yeah, Mike Laster was terrific today. A career day for Mike Laster, and not only did he score a lot, 31's a great day, but he shot better than 70% from the field. So Coach Saul Phillips is going to be thrilled about that. And then only one other Cat was in double figure. That was Tavian Kirk. He was terrific as well. It took only those two guys scoring in big numbers. And then a nice defensive effort from Ohio to win this ball game.
Yeah, the defensive effort was paramount today because you had a couple of guys, a big three for Northern, that just couldn't get going, particularly Eugene German, who averages around 20 points per game, one of the best scorers in this league, one of the best in the country to this point. The sophomore guard from Gary, Indiana, only had 15, and that was huge.
Well, and here's the deal. It goes back to the point we made about Laster. He scored well, but he shot the ball well. Well, in the case of German and Levi Bradley, the two best scorers that this team has, the Huskies that is, they both scored in double figures, did not shoot well. They combined to shoot about 33% on about 32 shots between the two of them. When they don't shoot the ball at a high clip, teams can beat Northern Illinois, and Ohio did today.
And it was a great response for the Bobcats after getting fired up past by Central Michigan by 25 the last time out. And this is exactly the response that you want to have after an outing like that.
I'm a firm believer that if you win your home games in the MAC, you're going to have a chance to make it straight to the Q in Cleveland come tournament time. So Ohio's lost to Central Michigan. Frustrating, no question. Today, though, they come back, protect their home floor, and beat a pretty good Northern Illinois team.
There haven't been a ton of these games when Ohio comes back after blowout losses in the Saul Phillips era, but Ohio has won more often than not when they've lost by 20 or 25 points in the game previous, and that's a mark of a pretty good ball club and a well-coached ball club. How about some Marty Bannister radio highlights? Here's how it looked and sounded.
To recover the ball and streak to the basket and score. Coming the other way, Doug Taylor closes the office in the lane. Now to James. Crawls over dribble, trying to lose Mickle. Penetrates in the lane. Ball poked free by Gavin Block. There's a pass from Mickle, baseline right for Ohio. Out high to Laster, left side. He's open for a Bobcat three. Got it. Loose ball. German loses his balance, loses the basketball. Kirk to the rear of his pants, comes away with the loose ball. Ahead to Mickle, who flies home and slams it home again. Butler now with the ball to the left side to Block. Works into the lane, shovels to an oncoming Doug Taylor, who slams it down forcefully on the right side. Tries to shake free, misses a shot in the lane, rebound into the hands of Dow. His follow, third block of the game by Doug Taylor, way in the air to reject that shot. Bounce past the block left side, goes to the post at Mickle, jump hook with the right hand, is airborne and good. Shot clock at 11 for the Bobcats. Pass to Butler, dribbles right baseline. Out high to Laster for a long three, got it. 32-20, the Ohio lead. Pass out high to the hands of Butler, starts to penetrate right side, adjusts midair and scores.
Drive and basket.
Bounce pass now to the left of the lane for Mickle. Again, starts to back in the lane, finds Butler coming down the lane, adjusts and scores on the lower right. Kirk out high with the ball from Block. Dribbles left-handed to the left block, glides inside, off-balance leader, goes, covered on a foul. Out high Laster, shot clock at 5. Laster starts to dribble out high, crossover, beats Dow into the lane, scoops inside and scores off the right side.
Laster on the drive.
Nicely done by Mike Laster, the hesitation, the penetration, and the points. Out high Laster, left side, rifles a pass to Mickle inside, he slams it home forcefully on the lower left of the line.
So up next is Ball State. They ended their 9-game winning streak after losing by 20 to Buffalo on Saturday in Muncie. I would imagine the Chirp Chirp gang is going to be a little chirped, a little upset when they roll into the Roundhouse on Tuesday night.
Yeah, they're going to be angry, and this is just another step in a very difficult beginning of the MAC season for Ohio. They play a bunch of home games, but against good teams, so it goes Ball State, then they go to Kent State, a big rivalry matchup there, and a Kent State team that plays tonight, looking to get themselves their first win in MAC play, and then, of course, they host Toledo, who's another pretty good team in this league. They just beat Akron, so great to get your first W. We got to refocus and be ready for Ball State come next week.
I enjoyed calling football with you over the last couple of years, but this TV thing worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it was fun. Game number 2 for me on ESPN3, and I hope many more for me. Certainly there'll be a lot more for you.
Cats win by 10. That's how it looked and sounded at the Convocation Center in Athens. We're presented by the Athens County Convention and Visitors Bureau on the web at AthensOhio.com. He's Ryan Boyd. I'm Russ Eisenstein. This is Bobcat TV.